Hello my kings and queens. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay notified whenever I drop content. I drop long videos of story time and I drop short animations, which are very funny by the way. You should check that out. We got Instagram rocking, we got TikTok popping. Twitter not doing so hot, but if you still want to follow, be my guest. You a real one for that. All your support is very, very and deeply appreciated. Now, let's get on to the long-awaited video. We as people will fight over anything said, I don't know. TVs on Black Friday. Fade, acting suspicious. Come here, get stumped. Waking me up out my sleep. Rocking that jaw. My mama food. 2-piece with the biscuit. Yeah, we'll all fight over something crazy. What did he almost fight me over? I'm gonna let you guess. You probably guessed it. This man almost fought me over a stick of deodorant. Yeah. So this story takes place when I was a young buck. I was in high school, I was a freshman, and I was still figuring myself out. Emphasis on figuring myself out, yeah, I can't forget about you. This mishap took place in this school. Wait a minute. This is not the right school. Well, it looked just like my school, pretty much. Only the real ones will know. So in this school, which was a charter school by the way, it had some rules. 1, you had to wear uniforms. 2, you needed a see-through bag that looked like this. This is crucial to the story by the way. There are some things to consider when attending this school that most students must know. Any part of the day, you must have your bag checked no matter the reason. Everybody feels uncomfortable with this rule, believe it or not. They just might not show it. People have body issues, so they might carry personal items. This is unspoken law, and if you have not known about this, now you know. You can see everything inside of this bag. We had to have our bags checked every single day. 2, cavity searches. Book bag searches. I don't know how they got that. My bad. Let's just move on. 3, they had us dressing up like we was Hogwarts characters. Like, what the fuck? Like we was top flight security of the world, Craig, even though we was pencil pushers. Alright, so in this school, I knew this guy named Chris. We're gonna call him Chris to keep his privacy. We didn't know each other for a long time, but at the same time, we was cool for like some months. I even called this man my son. That's a big thing. Like, who wanna just call anybody their son? Like, come on now. We hung out from time to time during the school year, while I was there, doing a number of things. Playing basketball, even though he wasn't really a big hooper, he was more of like probably a football player. Talking about women and busting jokes, you feel me? We was close, so I thought. One day, we were walking together in the hallways, trying to get to English class. All of these doors had color-coded markings in them to let you know what class you are going to. So ours happened to be a green door. Our teacher, who don't have a big play in the story, we just gonna call him Mr. Way. Mr. Way was one of the teachers that I respected, and I pretty much rethought my whole process of violence when I was in his classroom. So yeah. So thank you, Mr. Way, and my mother for being forces to make me not fight that day, because you know how it go when you bring the commotion back to your parents. You don't want to get your ass hemmed up. Yeah. While we were in class, we had a little bit of free time in between the lesson. So I'm focusing on what I'm focusing on, and on the corner of my eye, I see Chris going into his book bag. Not to be nosy, but actually I was thinking about playing a prank on him, because I'm not really that playful in school. So I'm like, all right, cool. You might have a little bit more, fun playing around. You know what I'm saying? Harmless fun. So I thought about it for a little bit. I smiled, then I got up out my chair and I went around him as I was talking to other people. So in my mind, I'm thinking that this was gonna be harmless fun. Like a scene from Jackass, you feel me? Like, you got launched into some branches from a cannon, or you got slapped with a big hand or something. You feel me? No, this ain't nothing like that. This was way more minuscule. Now I look again, he dropped something that resembled a stick of deodorant. So this should be all the more funnier. I'm thinking that I should play again, but at the same time, I think that that's too much, you feel me? And I talked myself into doing it because it should be even funnier, because you can switch between two emotions, anger and silliness, very quickly, you know what I'm saying? So I come up behind the man while he had his book bag open, and I slowly picked it up. Now when I say this man slowly realized, then swiftly turned around with all the black Air Force energy in his body, frowning like somebody took his bike, frowning like he was going to decapitate your boy. This was the first time I seen this side of Chris. Then this man had the audacity to say, "Hey, bro, what the fuck is your problem? Give me my shit. Give me my shit back before I beat your ass for real." In front of the whole class. Wait, you talking to me? This shit was a joke. I said, bro, chill the fuck out. You tripping. I don't care if it is a joke. You playing too fucking much. Give me my shit back. Let me be tripping. So now, this is not my first time losing friends, but this will not be the last time. You will not talk to me that way. The ill intent and the bloodlust was strong between the two of us in that moment. Friends turned enemies in a split second because of something so minute and petty, but it was a real reason to get mad at somebody. So from then on out, we was enemies. In that moment, I felt like squaring up with the dude. But I was like, wait, is this worth it? This is petty. I said, I'm not gonna throw no hands and get expelled or suspended because I was trying to have some harmless fun and somebody took it over the edge. Even though I might have been playing too much. We gonna make a lot of friends and lose a lot of friends in this life. What's losing one gonna do? When the teacher seen this happen, he looked up from his book and then said, "Are we gonna have a problem? Do I need to call someone?" And I was like, "Nah, we good." It took me a little minute to say that, but at the same time, I was trying to, at this point in my life, turn over a new leaf and not trying to fight as easy and get myself in trouble. I felt that that wasn't me, so I let it go. It takes a real mature person to do that type of thing, but I'll never forget. For the remainder of the year and the time that I was there at that school before I moved, we steered clear of each other, and you know, he hung out with some people I didn't like, and he knew I didn't. And I felt this presence of him sneak dissing over my shoulder ever since. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel. That's when he just became a regular person to me. You ain't become like something I despise, nothing like that. We only became enemies in that moment, and then I squashed it. But not squashed it officially. But at the same time, if we ever want to, we could do it. So, moral of the story. Watch who you call your son, your friend, your brother, your homie, daughter, anything, until they show they worth, then you stamp a title on it. If they can't take a joke that was not meant for you to be around in the first place. Hello my kings and queens, thank you for watching the video all the way until the end. This has been the story of me losing a close friend over a stick of deodorant. If you want more stories like this, please hit that like button and let's get to a certain amount, and then I'll keep making these videos. I'm probably gonna go back to start making shorts for a minute, and then I'm still gonna be working on another story time. If you like a certain part, comment down below, share this around with your friends and family, and send your fan arts or anything to my Instagram or my email that will be linked below. Once again, thank you for listening. Be careful who you call your friends. Man, if you're watching this, Chris, we just let water be under the bridge and just go about it from then on out. Hey, you gave me some content. Hey, I ain't holding no grudges, man. Hope you're having a good life. So I love you all, my kings and queens. I'm officially gone. Kingin. Oh, it's so hot up in this booth. Y'all better like this for real. I slaved over a hot microphone for y'all.